I think one of the biggest problems that we face as just people in general, but like feel it more, I guess, when you have like emotional instability. One of the biggest problems that we face is being able to distinguish our willingness to do something with having to do that. Our willingness to do something versus should we do it. Your willingness to do something doesn't make it the right decision. Your willingness to do something doesn't make it what is good or healthy or necessary in your life. And by default, a lot of us feel that since we're willing to do something for someone, it somehow makes what we feel superior to a person who is not willing to negotiate their good well-being, their mental state, for pleasing somebody else. I don't know if I sound confusing, but I'm gonna try to set a loose example. So you have a friend, right? And your friend is very much the type of person that if they don't feel like doing something, they're not gonna do it no matter what. And you're the type of person that even if you don't feel like doing something, you would do it just because that's your friend. You know what I'm saying? Or that, you know, you care for that person. Now, you're willing to do this, but just because you're willing to do it doesn't mean you should, right? But sometimes we feel like we measure our love with somebody else like that. Like, well, I must love this person more, or even taking it a step further, this person must not love me as much as I love them, or this person must not care for me as much as I care for them because they're not even willing to do this for me. And we put like a crown on our willingness, but go ahead and do that thing that you were willing to do for somebody and see how happy you're going to be doing it. Not everybody's going to be happy with doing what they were willing to do. And so you compromised yourself for somebody who didn't even ask you to do so, most likely. You compromise yourself, and now you're all fucked up, and now you're extra mad at the person because not only were you willing to, but you did, and the person still didn't do what you wanted them to do. It's a fucking crazy ass thing we put ourselves through because just because we were willing to do something doesn't mean we should have. And the fact that we did it doesn't show great character in us if we compromised ourselves, if we compromised everything about ourselves or our safety or our mental well-being to do so. It's not something that you should be proud of. It's something that you should be taking, I guess, notice of, that you do and probably change. And I'm super guilty of doing this quite a bit. It is one of the things that I have to work on the hardest, probably, because I am so willing to do so much for so many people, and it definitely hurts when they're not willing to do the same. And I actually go through and execute in doing so many unhealthy things to myself in order to appease somebody else, rather than thinking in the long run, how is this gonna make me feel? It's something to become aware of.